Good evening, class, and welcome to another lesson here with World Geography. Today we're going to be talking about the human impact of deforestation and other type of world environmental factors that go into harm with the environment, including land. If you can, at the top of your piece of paper that you have, please write down World Geography, Unit 10, Lesson 6, and of course your name. Like I said, we will be talking about deforestation. It's inclusive to Africa, but also happens in other parts of the world, including America, as you can see with the forest fires that happen. So let's get right into it, starting with the vocabularies. Of course, you're going to write these down as these are the answers to your questions, or to your homework assignments. So we start with deterioration, which is the process of becoming worse or of less value. And then next is overcultivation, which is overuse or abuse of arable land. So going in right into the first paragraph, we're going to talk about desertification, and that is the deterioration of land in arid or semi-arid areas. Desertification is happening along the southern edges of the Sahara Desert in the region known as Sahel. The Sahel is a semi-arid belt of land and has been important to the grazing of livestock and farming for centuries. So, in recent years, shrinking, and this has led to the reduction of arable land and vegetation, and farming is becoming more difficult in this area as there is less grassland for livestock. And then it talks about overcultivation, which has been a reason, or has been limited because of the arable land. Deforestation is the reduction of a forest for the purpose of farming or the use of timber. This occurs in the sub-Saharan Africa, and many reports claim that the rate of deforestation is double the average rate around the world. In West Africa, deforestation has reduced forests by over 80%. While much of the deforestation is illegal, other deforestation has been necessary for survival. What that means is pretty much the logging that they are using for deforestation is used for building houses and other types of uses, even for firewood, for heating and cooking. So these are types of deforestation that are unfortunately necessary in these types of environments for survival. Continuing on, in countries such as the Democratic Republic of Congo, Nigeria, Liberia, Cameroon, and Sierra Leone, deforestation has also been caused by logging, both illegally and legally. And here we could play this video out if we want. Pretty much talking about the woods.
Wood may seem like a common, everyday thing to you. Houses, picture frames, log cabins, even children's toys are made out of wood. But for sub-Saharan Africans, wood is essential for everyday living. 90% of all sub-Saharan Africans use wood as an important fuel resource. Most of their homes are not equipped with electricity. Most homes do not have access to natural gas. Even coal is often in short supply. For this people group, heating and cooking must be fueled with wood. The need for wood has led to the cutting down of available trees. This is called deforestation, the reduction of a forest for the purposes of farming or the use of timber. Growing populations in countries such as Ethiopia demand even more firewood, and so have experienced increased rates of deforestation. Next time you see wood being used for everyday life, maybe logs in a fireplace, remember the sub-Saharan Africans who depend on wood for their daily lives.
Okay. So pretty much, if you didn't hear the audio of that video, I'm sorry, but it's pretty much talking about how deforestation has affected a lot of the African tribes and how its use of wood and log is for everyday life. Pretty much how the first paragraph we were talking about was important, as firewood is just used for survival. Here in America, we could, open a fireplace or, do that with coal and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, we're doing that out of comfort, but these people are doing it for survival, pretty much. Anyways, just an important little fact that we didn't know and how deforestation plays out in other countries. But continuing on, deforestation has also been promoted by the need for farmlands. In countries such as Brazil, poor farmers have been used slash and burn methods to reduce forests and make more land available for farming. And this is for environmentally harmful behavior and survival. And while the long-term effects of deforestation are potentially devastating, they don't have many choices. Well, for survival, they have to make what's used in front of them, and unfortunately, it requires them to tear down their own forests and things like that. So, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, it is a learning experience, and we should be grateful for what we have. So anyways, that is it for this lesson, guys. Please go ahead and fill out the questions and make sure that if you have any questions, let me know.